Hi everybody, Alex Deploy here from Expert Forex, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to avoid MetaTrader crashes and surprises. And a lot of users of MetaTrader are totally unaware of the potential dangers of using MetaTrader if you have not set it up 100%. And you can get some really nasty surprises. So what we're going to be looking at is firstly Windows updates. Sometimes they can be nasty surprises that can cause you to lose everything you've done in MetaTrader. Also, I'm going to show you how to save and restore your platform if something nasty happens, and how to save your robot settings. We're also going to be looking at restoring deleted charts. How often does that happen? You try to minimize your chart, but you click on delete and gone is the chart. Now, this video is a result of a real live situation that recently happened on our forum 13 hours ago, and the distraught forum member wrote in and said, my live account was closed inadvertently. Now, what he possibly means is that his MT4 platform was closed inadvertently, and what happened is he lost everything. And what I'm going to show you in this video is how to avoid this happening to you. So this can happen to anybody at any time. They can lose everything, and it is very, very disconcerting. Luckily, I was around. You can see I responded within minutes to this post, and we managed to resolve the situation, and I think everything is going pretty well right now. Okay, so let's start with the Windows update. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click there, go into settings. Now this will vary from depending on what version of Windows you are using. I think this is a version 11, I'm not sure, but it says updates are paused until the 25th of August, which is in roughly 2 weeks time. So now I'm going to show you how to extend the updates even further. So I actually, ironically, I don't know if I'm doing it correctly, but I click on there, and then it allows me to pause. You can see that's gone up 25, 1st of September, 8th of September, 15th of September, and now I've extended updates so that they won't action until the 15th of September. And that is how you avoid unexpected updates. Now, that doesn't mean you can't do updates. You can actually go in and update your computer over a weekend in a controlled environment and under your control, whereas Windows sometimes will do updates at random times and really cause havoc. So that's how you deal with the Windows update problem. Okay, so now let's come to the MetaTrader platform, and here we are. We've basically got a new platform here. I have traded it a bit, but this is what you would typically see, and you then load your EA into the platform, and that's what I've done. There's the profit retriever is in the platform, and you have a few other EAs. So you start out this way, and these charts are the default charts, and they're pretty awful. So I click there to get rid of that one, and I start going into properties, and I say now I want to set my chart up in a little bit in a nicer format. I want the bull candles to be blue, and I want the bear candles to be red. Oops, that's pink. Red is most probably that one. And I want the lines to be black. Black. Come on. Okay, there we are. So that's starting to look a little bit better. I want my grid to be much lighter. I like it to be like there, lavender. You can see, I can just see the grid. And that's a much better setup for my charts. And I also don't want that moving average. I just delete that. And this is the way I like seeing my charts straight away. Now the writing is not there, so I need to go back to properties, and the foreground should be black, and then you see the writing. Okay, so now it's more in line with what I would like to use as my basic chart. Now I've done all that work, and one of the things you need to then do is save it as a template, and then I'll save this as a template, and I'll just call it candles. So now that I've saved it as a template, I don't need to do the same work on this side, so I go in there and I save it as candles. That's just an example of how you can start saving. Once you've saved something like this, it's permanent. Even if the computer crashes, that template is still around. You can call it up and get it going. And I'll show you even a better way of using that facility. So that's the first step. So now let's say I'm ready to load my EA, and I'm going to load the profit retriever. There it is. I'm going to pull it in there. I'm going to allow live trading. Allow DLLs. I'm going to go with a default settings. And there it is. Okay, so it's saying auto trading is off, which is that one, which is right. We don't want to start auto trading yet. But essentially, I've now set it up to trade the Euro USD, and sometimes you can actually take a long time to do your settings. So let's go back into the settings. Here's the settings, and I might have spent a lot of time working out that gap size is completely wrong. So I'll change that immediately, and so on and so on. And then once you've done all your settings, you don't want to lose these settings, because you can sometimes spend 20 minutes doing those settings. Then what you do is you click on save, and you say profit retriever Euro settings, just something that will help you find this, and you save it, and you say okay. So now what have you done? You've now saved the settings, so if a crash happens, they have been saved as a file on your platform. You can just call them up. Now what I like doing is I like creating a template of this. So I would go in and I would say, all right, I would right click, template, save template, and I'd save this as the profit retriever template. See, now I don't have to reload the profit retriever if I want to trade it on the pound, because all I do now is I go into the pound one, and I say profit retriever, and voila, there the profit retriever is trading for the pound. Now let's say you want to change the settings for the pound. You go like that, and you then save them. 30 is too little for the pound, and you want to make 40, and you say okay, and you save the settings as pound settings, profit pound settings. So that's one way of starting to save your settings, so that a crash won't, because let's say a crash happens, you just have to pull the template up and you'll know what it's all about. Now let's say we're only going to trade these two, and let's close that, and we have these two trading. Now if I click auto trading, they'll start trading, and they will start entering deals straight away. Okay, I've done all this work. Again, another means of trading. You see this profile is called default. I'm going to go into profiles, click there, save the profile as, here we go, I'm going to save it as the profit retriever Euro and pound. Oops. Great British pound. Save it, and now you see this comes up, the new name comes up, and you can now flip between other profiles, and you can flip back to this particular one, and you haven't lost anything. So that's another way of preserving all the work that you've done. Don't let it go away. So now you've got templates that you can add if you want to add other currencies, and you have a profile that you have saved all your valuable work. So now the big question is, what about the protecting the platform? If a power failure happens right now, you could lose most of this or all of this. You can restore using the templates and the profiles, but and in fact the profile would be an instant restore, but you also want to make sure that your platform is intact. Now, so the way that I save the platform is, and let's just take this out. I like reducing my platforms quite, make them quite small, and I also like having a thumbnail for the platform. So that's how you do that, and I'll show you how I do that. In fact, let me open this up. I'm not sure which platform this is. So I'll go into my file, my Explorer, and I go into the accounts, the program files, and I'm just going to see if there's a... So I go into my computer, number C, I go into programs, and let's say, and I'm not sure which one it is, quite honestly, let's say I'm using that one. So what I do is I open it up. It opens up like that, and then you have this terminal, and I right click on that. Now this one, yours will be slightly different if you're not using this version. I show more options, and I send the icon to the desktop. So I click on there. Now I'm going to close this, and the icon has in fact gone. It normally will appear there. I'm using number of screens, so it will appear there. I just take it there, and I rename it. And as I said, I'm not sure which icon this particular one is. I just rename it to be let's say IG2, something like that. So I know. So now, if the computer crashes, these icons will stay there, and to recover the platform, all I need to do is click on that icon there, and it will recover the platform for me. But after you have done all the setup work there, what you need to do is you need to create a restore point for your platform. So in other words, where will the platform restore to if it's closed and opened again? Now, so all you need to do is close your platform and then reopen it. And what you've done there is you've created a restore point. So if there's a power failure right now, this is the state that the platform will restore to. If you haven't done that, it will restore to a state it was in when you opened the platform. So you could lose everything, and that is actually what happened to the forum member. Is he did not create a restore point, he did not use templates, and he did not use portfolios to just restore his account exactly as I have done it right now. See how easy it is? And you must just do that regularly over weekends. Just close and open. I mean, it literally takes 10 seconds to close and open the now you've got saved profiles, you've got saved templates, everything restores to what it was. Okay, so the next one is, let's say you want to maximize this chart, but unfortunately you click on delete. Oh my goodness, it's gone. It's literally gone. Now, how are you going to get that back? You go to File and you open deleted, and that was in fact the file that was deleted. So you open it and there it comes back. Pretty neat, hey? The other way you could have done it is you could have gone open new chart. There you go. You go like that, you go template, and you go profit retriever, and there we are. Window tile, and there we are back again. So that's two ways that you could have replaced your chart. Having those templates really helps because it will speed up the recovery of any damage that has been done. Okay, so we've done it all. We've done the Windows update. We've done the saving and restoring of your platform. Not only your platform, your charts, your templates, your profiles. You've seen how to save your robot settings, and you can restore deleted charts. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope I've given you some ideas of how you can safeguard yourself against MetaTrader crashes and surprises and avoid the situation that you see on your screen. Just one quick thing that I thought of as I'm closing off. All of these templates and profiles are saved. You go into your data folder, and there you can see there are the profiles. So let's go and have a look at the profiles. Which ones did we do? Okay, there, the profit retriever. There's the profile that we've saved. So it's all saved in the MetaTrader platform. So let's go and have a look at the templates. And there, the templates. Let's see if the template's been saved. There should be one for. There's the profit retriever template, and there's the candle template. So all of those things are saved in your profit retriever setup. You can copy these. You can copy these templates to other. You can copy these templates to other platforms. So let's say I'm setting up another platform and another platform. I just copy the templates across, and it saves me an immense amount of work. Okay, back to the close, and all that's left to me is to say thank you for watching this video, and cheerio.